Power, peace, and power, peace, and power to the people, the struggle. What's going on? What it do, what it do? Yeah, gotcha, didn't I? Yeah. What's going on? Peace and power to the people, the struggle. I thank the universal truth and the absolute laws of nature for guiding me, protecting me, and giving me the strength to endure the imperfect. I shall attack with vigor, making progressive moves. A divine mind knows, a divine mind shows. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. As you come on in, know that this is a safe space. Know that this is a space for learning and getting learned up. Know that this is a space for educating and being educated. Know that this is a space for conversation, comments and concerns, questions and answers. A space for dialogue. This is a space of integrity, of intelligence, of love. This is your space. Space of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, love, hella right. Build or destroy. Okay? Yes, build or destroy. Okay? A space where we are working on a united path towards what? True liberation. As my classroom assistants come on in, please keep all contact information in the chat for the duration and throughout the class. Please keep all funding information. Hashtags, green screens, apps with cash, pals that pay, grams that are money, unions that are Western, red cups, blue cups, tea cups, coffee cups, squeegee man cups. Damn it, the big round Santa Claus bells jingle. Damn it, they still got trees up and still got lights on in their cribs in the hood. So damn it, it's all good. Yeah, donations and all that. The pastor's pockets, collection plates. Damn it, man. Send whatever y'all sending to Carrie Bryant. I need to get some new wares too. Okay? It's a war going on outside. Fund the war effort. If you or anybody you know is in need of anger management, please book an assessment. Get yourself together. Get you some anger management strategies. Stop getting fired every job you go to. Stop having HR give you the pink slips. Stop having people throw you out of the baby's recital. God damn it, stop getting kicked out of the Publix and the Chick-fil-A. Get yourself together. If you or anybody you know is in need of a domestic violence intervention, book an assessment. Stop sending each other outside with salami on your eye, busted lips, speed knots, and all type of twisted wrists. Nah, man, get yourself together. Stop embarrassing the family like that. Okay? If you or anybody you know is in need of an intimate relationship abuse consultation and counseling, please book an assessment. Learn the warning signs and behaviors that should alarm you. Characters and characteristics that should heighten your awareness level. Wait a minute, what he say? Conversations, past traumas, people, places, events that should have your alertness levels on 1,000. Remember, with this information, the life that you save could be your own. Peace and power, what's going on? I don't know what's going on. I got not the itchy palms, I got the itchy wrist. Something going on. Grustler, the global hustler, cool, the bag of bones. Much appreciation, my dude, for the super chat. Yeah. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. For real, we got a little update. We don't know what the hell is going on. We know white folk done lost their damn mind. Yeah. But we only got 2 niggers to tag today. Stephen A., bring your ass to class. Mr. I wake up with my boss on my mind. Bring your ass to class, Stephen A. Yup, again. And representative out of Texas, Mr. Wesley Hunt. Bring your ass to class. Mr. Selective Ofay lover. Let's go. Bring your ass to class. Yeah, and it's a Q&A real quick, man. I don't care what you got questions on. Yeah, bring them in, damn it, bring them in. See my little nice snug hoodie? Yeah, I got a fresh one. I love the zip ups, boy. I don't know if y'all know this, but I can't stand pullover hoodies. Okay, so let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's see who's in class. God damn it, who's in class? Huh? First in class, the boy Merk Low. What up? Second, NFNT, got diggity dog it. And third, Ken Williams. Woo, 1, 2, 3 with the shiny. Them three right there that got to class early today. Yeah, it's them three right there. I know. They parents used to grease their ass up early in the morning. All this type of shit here. Boy, you got to get your ass to class, get to school. Y'all up in here. We see you. Ooh, Dimples. Dimples is up in here. What's going on? We see you. Heart Tunes TV. What up? Mr. Strictly Game. Huh? What up, Tay? We see you. LA's in the building. TC, what's going on? The Grustler, the Global Hustler. Cuckoo, the Bag of Bones. Underground MC Star coming in from Zurich, Switzerland. Yeah, I know what time it is over there. Corey Grant, much appreciation for the war effort. Mr. President of the Union, we see you. What's going on? Philly's in the building. What up, Philly? 215. What up, CA? We see you. Lord is in the building. We see you, E. Blandon. What's going on? Uh-oh. Derek O'Neal. Man, what time is it over there? Because it might be his born day already. That's right. Y'all give my day one. My day one best friend, brother. That's my bro. Workout partner, everything. Give him a Capricorn born day. Mr. Derek O'Neal coming in. Where you at in the world today, damn it? Uzbekistan, where you at? Because it's got to be after midnight over there. That means your born day is coming. It's almost here. If you over there for another, what, 48 hours? It's coming up. It's coming up. So I know you gonna be ready. Let's not play. He probably over there, y'all, drinking all type of wild coconut serums and all that. Yeah. OG Kicks, what up? You up in the building. Down, what up, Down? Dust Fro. We see you, Dust Fro. What up? We see you. Ooh, Big Red Shaolin, what up? Charles, what up? Mahogany, what up? Brownsville's up in the building. We see you. Dre, what up, Dre? We see you. Marshy's in the building, y'all. God damn it, I got Marshy in the building, y'all. See what happened? When you put out them APPs? Yeah, god damn it. Yeah, up in the building. Hayes, what up, Hayes? We see you. Marlon, what up? Back in class? That's right. Right back in class. Corey Grant. Yes, sir. Ooh-wee. Heck no, what's going on? Boy, NFNT, yeah, I see it. Kim Williams. Ooh-wee. What up, Ma? We see you. Who else is up in here? Come on, who else is in class? God damn it, that's what we talking about. Yeah, we back in here. Yeah, we back up in here. Yeah. Tap out. We don't tap out around here. We make some tap out with consistent elevation, consistent consciousness, consistent work. God damn it. That man is in Dubai. All the way in Dubai right now. From Dubai, he on his way to Uzbekistan. Hopefully, he don't get tripped up over there with one of them Arab parties and shit. Dancing around, throwing gold and crude oil on each other and shit like that. Yeah, yeah. That's how wealthy and rich it is over there. Yeah, okay? Huh? Huh? That's what we talking about. So, as y'all know from last night's class, Renee Nicole Good, a mother, a wife, a white woman from Minnesota, was unalived by ICE agents in the very community she resided in. And it's been up. It's been up. What has been most disturbing to me about this whole incident is the fact that people are standing so firm in foolishness. Yeah. There is absolutely no reasonable there is no reasonable excuse for anyone to sit on the wrong side of this, no matter what your politics are. I'm serious, TC. It's because this is beyond ignorant, yo. Anytime you deal with the lynching of melanated folks, you understand? We can see it. We can give them reason. We can give them excuses. We know what it is, yo. Whether we have a film or not, we know it. Historically, it is in the fiber, it is in the DNA of what the idea of America was for the white man to treat our bodies like garbage. We know that. So whether it's Rodney King, you understand? Whether it's Sean Bell, whether it's Eleanor Bumpers, you understand? Anthony Baez, damn it, man, listen. You can give reason and excuse. And regardless of the actual truth and situation, white folk will always stand on the wrong side of it. Because for them, they're always right. That is the rationale of this corporation, of this flag, of these individuals. That's we know that. You can always excuse away the lynching of a Negro, the lynching of a black, the lynching of an African American. You can excuse that all day. All day. People actually used to debate the George Floyd's tape. They actually still to this day do that. Y'all know that? To this very day. Black folk, melanated folk argue that damn. You get what I'm saying? But it the consciousness when you actually see, because I'm in this one. I'm telling you, I'm listening to commentary, I'm looking at body language, and yo, it shocks the consciousness when you see white folk sitting firm and matter of fact and saying that this woman caused her death, caused her demise. And I'm shocked. I'm like, yo, wow. That's an alarm. Do y'all hear me? Listen to what I'm saying. That is an alarm. It's not no dog whistle. You understand what I'm saying? It's not fear mongering. That should alert you to know that we are in a very different historical space. If no other class that I've given makes that point, this definitely does. There was absolutely no space of perceived prestige that would have saved this woman's life. Because first of all, this agent didn't even know who was in that vehicle. I have to believe that. I have to believe that he was either under some type of substance, right? Because if he wasn't under some type of substance and he knew who that was, that means that they are having a very clear and specific indoctrination when they're giving orders to these individuals. If you mean to tell me that this man saw a white woman behind the wheel of that car and he clapped into that car before he was in any danger. I done watched this film over and over again. I've done watched commentary over and over again. And I'm telling you from somebody who stood in a space where somebody was actually coming at me with a vehicle. And I had the opportunity to pop in the vehicle. And all I did was step to the side and let it go. I'm like, what are the charging orders? And again, I have to assume that these are hired mercenaries. I gotta assume that. Because it is absolutely unthinkable, unimaginable for an unarmed white woman posing absolutely no threat to lose her life. I seen how he addressed her. No. There's absolutely no anger management. Listen, law enforcement don't get anger management. They don't. They receive very little training in anything. 60% of them don't even know the law. I'm telling you right now, over 60% of local and state police officers have no clue of the law. Okay? So I know he doesn't have anger management. They have departmental rules and regulations. They know more about what, what could get them fired within their department than they do about policing. However, we're not talking about local law enforcement who don't even know the law when it comes to dealing with these ICE agents. You understand? They are clueless. Did you see the mayor of that town in Minnesota go to the scene, and how that little strumpet from what is he? What do they call him? Is he Homeland Security? What is he? Dude, you see how he jumped in the mayor? Like, this is an elected official. I'm telling you, the layers and the levels to whatever we was taught to believe and whatever we was raised in, I gotta chuck that shit out the window. You have to chuck it out of the window. And I know it's very difficult for many to do, right? Because you lived in it for so long. You've walked it for so long. You had to have trust in it for a long time. And I'm just somebody who always lived on the outside of it, so I know what it is. In order for me to be lawless, I have to have watched lawless. In order for me to know what I was capable of getting away with in the street, I had to know law. You understand? Once you go through the systems in and out so many times, and you're reading and you understand, you're getting a clear picture. You're like, come on, this shit is a game. It's a game. It's literally the flip of a coin. It's literally luck. Literally. I'm not bullshitting you. When you're talking about the scales of justice, however, this is purposeful. This is no accident. This is purposeful. This is a situation where you have a country, a corporation, well, a banking system in fighting. You dig? It's very weird. I don't understand why she placed herself in harm's way. Like, every fight ain't your fight. I'm not pulling up on agents as a woman, and I have defensive training. Okay, let me address that. There's videos of her before the incident. Several videos. Now, her wife was seen in videos today at the scene of the vigil, placing candles in I believe, a cross, and statements of the wife saying, right, that this is my fault. What is being reported is that ICE agents was in the area. And you had people protesting, right? Reports are saying she wasn't a protester, that the wife may have been engaged in the activity. However, once the agents were in a position to move forward, all you see are cars moving out of the agent's way. Her particular Jeep, when cars were coming, and these are suspected vehicles that ICE was in, she was actually waving them on. So they had a clear path to move. She was not obstructing their path. She waved them on. And while she was waving them on, there was actually a vehicle behind her that had turned, right? Turned. So it's her car and another vehicle, and this vehicle's turning, and the ICE agents could have went. There was actually two vehicles, but these individuals in the street and ran up on her vehicle, already triggered and ready to act. When you see the actual timing and the actual first time that he clapped and where he clapped from, he was nowhere near the front of the vehicle when she was pulling off. When she backed up and then had to put the car in gear now, reverse, and put the car in gear to drive, they were clear. They were on her driver's door, out of the way. You understand? He popped her. You mean to tell me that you, first of all, what is the crime? What is the charge here that requires you to draw your weapon? Please, make it make sense. Nobody there was armed. That person driving was not armed. Do you understand? He not only popped once, he was already in his firing stance. Popped her, she was able to peel and pop twice more. Do you get it? Now, there are several, and in each agency, reasonings, rules, okay, which grants them use of force. Do you get it? Grants them use of force. However, there's one specific. Okay, Andrea Jones, much appreciation for the war effort, right? So many different protocols, but we're going to go with one which we are believing is the feds. Okay? 1-16.200. Use of deadly force and prohibited restraint techniques. Okay? Law enforcement and correctional officers of the Department of Justice may use deadly force only when necessary. That is, when the officer has a reasonable belief that the subject of such force poses an imminent danger of death or serious physical injury to the officer or to another person. All right? 1. Deadly force may not be used solely to prevent the escape of a fleeing suspect. That's all you need to know. Right there, that's it. No reality. If that is the excuse that she was fleeing You can't do it. It is not to be used to prevent her. So was he preventing her from fleeing? Was he preventing her from fleeing? Is that because right then and there you out of here? 2, firearms may not be discharged solely to disable moving vehicles. Specifically, firearms may not be discharged at a moving vehicle unless a person in the vehicle is threatening the officer or another person with deadly force by means other than the vehicle, or 2, the vehicle is operated in a manner that threatens to cause death or serious physical injury to the officer or others, and no other objectively reasonable means of defense appear to exist, which includes moving out of the path of the vehicle. Firearms may not be discharged into moving vehicles except in exigent circumstances. That's it. She wasn't, there's no way, she wasn't at, the rate of speed that she would have to be in. She backed up, paused, car in gear, and attempted to go around and out of their path. They were already on the side. He fired into it. What is the debate? There's no debate. There's no debate. Do you understand? There's no debate. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? Now, my question, and we always have many in this class, how long was these ICE agents there? Did this particular ICE agent know that this was a LGBTQ person? Did he see her and her wife there for a significant amount of time? Is this a hate crime? Did he know that she was a gay woman and took it upon himself to do? Did he have a bias, a hate? This is real talk here. Why was he so specific? Why was he so threatened? He unalived an unarmed white woman. An unarmed white woman. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. There has to be reason. There was no footage of anything on a high threat level. There's really any footage of them protest. There's nothing there until the incident, until the ICE agents escalated the incident, which means that it was probably rather lame. But was he watching their interaction between her and her wife? Listen, because again, if she were a black woman, they would excuse it away. It would be no uproar. And damn sure if it was me, oh man, it wouldn't have been nothing. Just like Keith Porter in Los Angeles on New Year's. See, that didn't get a lot of coverage, right? Because an off-duty ICE agent unalived Keith Porter, a melanated man, on New Year's Eve, who they said was posing a threat because he had a firearm busting off shots. Ritual. The ritual that, many communities worldwide do. That ain't only a thing in the hood. That's all over. Iran, Iraq, Pakistan, Uzbekistan, everybody busts shots in the air on New Year's. So an off-duty ICE agent gunned Keith Porter down when there was a group of people busting off in the air. So if it was me in that car in Minnesota, it wouldn't have been nothing. It wouldn't have been nothing. There would have been no excuse. He would have had to have no reasoning other than my black ass face. However, we're sitting in the pocket here, and this is a white woman. This is a mother. A married white woman with her partner in her own community, unarmed. Unarmed, and didn't make it. That is the puzzling piece, that white women are sitting there and excusing it away. Woo-wee. Woo-wee, how far this corporation has fallen. How far? Now listen, that's what's funny to me. Yeah. Out of all of the commentary that I've seen, we're going to get to friend Steven in a minute. We already know about his soft shoe hucking and bucking, dancing and knee slapping, smiling and cheesing ass. We already know about him. There's a dude that, man, now I've been alerted to. A rep, Wesley Hunt, Republican from Texas, being interviewed about the incident, said that it was avoidable. It was avoidable. And I'm looking at this fool, and I don't know what it is about them Republican dudes. I don't know if they born like this. I don't know if they turn into this, but they get their head bald and they look like a milk dud. And they just all look weird and stiff, and all around the head look milk chocolatey. Just like a milk dud. And he's sitting there, and this is unfortunate, but it was avoidable. It would have been avoidable if he never reached for his weapon. Okay? If he never pulled his weapon, it would be avoidable if they weren't given free access and reign all through this supposed country to do nothing but terrorize. Now, the story that's getting swept under the rug is that the same time that was happening, ICE agents was terrorizing the local high school. Droves of them were in the local high school assaulting minors, fighting minors, these grown-ass men with weapons on their waists. Okay? Were assaulting in high school. When I'm telling y'all, man, melanated folks don't play. Don't play. You have to set the precedent early. You hear the language that they're using, so be it. If it's lawless all the way. Don't play no games with them. There's no talking, there's no arguing, there's no... Educate your kids. Now, this Hunt dude, Wesley Hunt, I had to look him up and I had to see why he was so adamant, because I kind of see very clearly through body language, through tone, through presentation, who they are. Check this out. Hunt was born and raised in Houston to a military family. Bang, right there. A military family. Okay. After graduating from St. John's, he attended the United States Military Academy, where he received a Bachelor of Science in Leadership and Management with Mechanical Engineering in 2004. His West Point class of 2004 classmates include U.S. Representative John James and Pat Ryan. Hunt was commissioned into the U.S. Army in 2004 and flew Apache helicopters in the military. So this patriot of the flag of this corporation is a straight bozo. Straight nuts. Okay? He was deployed once to Iraq and was deployed twice to Saudi Arabia as a diplomatic liaison officer. He left the Army at the rank of captain in 2012. After being honorably discharged, he attended Cornell University and obtained a Master of Business Administration, Master of Public Administration, and a Master of Industrial and Labor Relations. Straight cornball. His pedigree isn't shocking. You can see that in his diction and how dry his scalp is, you know, because when you are bald, you understand, you're supposed to shampoo and condition your scalp. You see, many don't know. That's how, when I was bald, my scalp used to shine, glisten. Because most people don't know that. Like, even your scalp has a scent. So you have to shampoo, condition your scalp, and then make sure you got something nice on, whatever type of oils you use on it, so your head can shine. But when you them dry ass, scalp ass, a tight ass dude, you already know what type of time they on. See, so once I seen the pedigree, it made sense to me. Oh, you one of them. Him, the Tim Scott, all of these so-called extra patriotic under the flag of Republican banner ass dudes with these little and it don't even be like a smooth, it's like a dead, what those type of heads is like when the milk does, when you leave the box out on the counter and the milk does start to get soft, and then you put it in the refrigerator to, get it nice and cold and solid again, but the shape done got messed up. That's what, I don't know why them Republican black dudes' heads be like that. like a melted, cooled milk dud. Right? Yeah. All you gotta do is go look at it. Go look at it. I'm not there. Come on, man. You know I don't be stunting on here. It got that shape like that. So I don't know if they born like that or they get like that. Thinking them weird thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Like a recooled milk dud. Yeah, man. Yeah, you know what it is. And you don't believe me? That's a science experiment for you. Go get you some milk duds. Sit the shit on your kitchen counter. Open the box a little bit. Then put it in the refrigerator for about an hour. Then pour it out. You gonna see it. That's gonna be a bunch of Republican heads right there on your counter. Recooled milk dud ass dudes. But he said that this was avoidable if she had only listened. Okay? But then when I look further into who he is and I seen his wife, I said, hold on, wait a minute. Pump your brakes. Whoa. He too has a white woman. A white woman. So I'm like, well, what makes his white woman better than this white woman? Then I gotta say, how come when these dudes speak, we don't get to hear from his wife? Emily Hunt, we need you to come to class, Emily Hunt. Come to class, Emily Hunt. We need to know if you stand tall and firm with your husband, saying that this white woman's, her, Renee Nicole Good, if you stand tall with your husband in saying that it was avoidable. I want to hear white women. Not this dry box gnome chick. She's not a white woman. Gnome is a pandering and making an attempt to be a white man. Yeah. That's why she keep the box musty. Yeah. No, I want to hear from white women. Because, see, when I see George Floyd, when I see Eric Garner, when I see Walter Scott, Philando Castile, Sean Bell, I know that could be me. Yeah, I know that could be me. When I see them, I see me. Ahmaud Arbery, well, I see me. I know that could be me. So I need to know, white women, when you're looking at Renee Nicole Good, could that be you? I want to know if you think that the prestige of white skin and blonde hair is going to keep you out of the mix, away from these ICE agents. Y'all clearly mistaken. That was a message to you white women to stand tall with whatever this agenda is. White women, wake up. Y'all better be out there the same way y'all was burning bras. Because I'm telling you, there was no credible reason for him to draw his weapon. At all. At all. Understand that. None. Now, of course, friend Steven tried to give a mixed commentary, saying it shouldn't have happened, but that lawfully, that it was done, as if he's an expert in law. He barely an expert in basketball. But he's saying, this is Stephen A., Mr. Philadelphia sports writer, turned pseudo-intellectual all of a damn sudden. He's quoting law. He's telling you what the law is. Yeah, friend Steven, you need to be quiet. Black folk, be quiet. Okay? Huh? This ain't our space. I'm telling you. Watch the old phase knock each other off. Man. Because you know what I haven't seen? Haven't seen the Aryan Brotherhood and all these dudes talk about these ICE agents. No. Right? Men who were Ruby Ridge and all that. Who stood so firm in whiteness. I wonder if they think that it's okay that this Yahoo unalived a white woman, an unarmed white woman. Or are they going to give this guy a pass again because she was rainbow? Don't let that fly over your heads. Okay? Don't let it fly over your heads. Okay? Let's keep that in perspective when you're talking about who he thought she may have been. Ooh, boy, we got trolls in here already? Damn. It ain't even 4 p.m. I must be doing a little good, y'all. What y'all say? We got white trolls in here. Where y'all from? Is there whiteness? Yes, indeed, there's whiteness. Whiteness is a mentality. Whiteness is evil. Whiteness is blinding. They never see responsibility. Yeah, there's whiteness. Definitely. Y'all taught us that, white folk. Y'all taught us that. After Yaqub was grafted. Yeah, there's a such thing as whiteness. You don't know? What is blackness? Blackness is infinite intelligence. Like the Milky Way. Yeah. Like the universe. Blackness is the motivating and activating force of everything in existence. Yeah. I'm glad you came to class so you can learn you up something, white folk, or wherever you trolling from. Come on now. Test my square, I dare you. I dare you. I only give you 1/3 of what I know. Come on now. Come on now. They don't know. See, but the ones who do know are the ones who keep me shadow banned. Because, boy, they know if they unleash this man, it's going to be a serious problem. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So if you new here and you're trolling, welcome, goddammit. Be mindful of what you're going to unearth. All right? Be mindful. Yeah. Shit, class, y'all better tell them. Y'all better tell them. Okay? Yeah. But that's the updates. There's a lot of sketchy information coming out and coming around. I do know that you know, there needs to be a different level of conversation moving forward. Y'all hear me, right? Conversations off of these spaces. You packed them up, Merklo? Oh my goodness. Oh boy, I tell you, classroom assistants don't be playing. Ooh wee. Oh my goodness, packed them. Yo, oh, y'all gonna listen, don't get me laughing now. Ron Hart, what up? Huh? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Huh? Don't worry about Kenny Mac. What up? Don't worry about that, man. Listen, nothing distracts me from the message at all. Okay? And yo, man, I love my class. I will never be in a space, okay, where, you know, I allow that. Not here. Not here. Okay? Yeah. So what else? What else y'all got on y'all plate? All right? What else y'all got? Talk to me, man. Let's do a brief Q&A, man. Cause I gotta attack the evening. I was so in a space of recharging today that you can see. I'm still in this. You understand? Still in this. So I'm attempting. I haven't even thought about dinner yet. I'm telling you. And it's okay. I have to tell y'all that. Because a lot of you, and a lot of you, y'all better get y'all sessions in. I'm telling you this right now, man. We at a critical time. We're in a very critical time. Get your sessions in so you can remain balanced. But I'm telling you, you have to shut down. And I know it may be difficult for many of you who are on the clock, but you have to get your rest. When you feeling that space and it's like, yo, it's difficult to move, sit your ass down. That's your body saying, yo, hold on, champ. You need a few here. Take a quick nap. 15, 20 minutes. But recharge yourself. Okay? It's all right. Sit your ass down. What I will say, what's with the Solar Cat? I don't know. I never met him. I've seen interviews with him. He looks like a weirdo. How he got close to Keith, like I don't know. I wasn't there. By the time I got home, that's what it was. And it wasn't like I was in that inner circle of Gangstar. You understand? My homies, my day ones were. Those were ones who weren't in the street. So, of course, when it's time to hit the club, when it's time for a concert, of course, yo, Bliz, you want to come? Yo, Primo, Keith, yo, Gordy, they want y'all to come through. They want the team. Okay, so we show up. And in that space, you get an acquaintance. But it ain't like keep banging my phone and all that. No. It's more of a like, yo, make sure son get in. Yo, make sure son is with us. Make sure. You understand? So after a decade and you come home and he was already ill from my understanding. And already on the outs. So I don't know how this cat got up on him. But what I do know is that, and I can't even say that because at that time, a lot of things was moving wacky in the street. But if it was like that, he was supposed to get dropped. He was supposed to get knocked out on a club night. You understand? And that's for real. That's how we used to hold each other down. You got a weirdo around, put them out. Like, your man, yo, son, this your man? Son, he weird, man. You got him around us. And it would have backed this dude up, especially if he was, but none of us was out like that. A lot of dudes was out of town trying to chase the bag, and many of us was behind the wall. So that's what I always tell y'all. There was a space where weirdos just ran through. There were specific years. 86, 89, 93, 96. These years was critical. A lot of dudes got a lot of time through any of those years. And that's when hip-hop, especially in New York City, got weird. I'm talking about dudes by the tens of thousands was taken off of the street. So in the mix, you got all these weirdos who end up becoming bloggers and YouTubers and all that shit over this. These are straight clowns. Because it would have been no way for that dude to be around us. We had some gangsters ain't had no slow leaks around them, especially from the town and whoever was coming through from Mass. Like Big Sugar and them wasn't no slow leaks. So you don't know, but I know I'd have knocked that dude out. He would have been asleep in the club somewhere. We'd have been backstage and I'd have slept him. Because you could see the energy of a clown like that. I'd have caught that jaw decent when nobody was looking. Dropped him. And they would have been looking for him. That's it. End of the club, somebody would have been wheeling him up out. Yo, who mans is that? That's it. And if he would have came around again, he'd have got dropped again. That's just how it is. But when I'm telling you, when I was up top, I'm up top. When I'm up top, I run into Lil Dap. Not Lil Dap. Excuse me, Malachi, Nutcracker. Zoned out. Had him on the pills, out of it. He in the yard playing with seagulls and all type of shit. Like, yo, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Them Ofay hit him with that Sterzine or whatever. He was yo, what are you? I'm telling you, that's just how intense it was. Remember, we thinking the world gonna end in 2000. So 93, 94, 90, dudes is just bugging in the street. People is catching some bid. Dudes is catching numbers. And after the OJ trial, everybody thought they could go to trial. Me included. Everybody was like, yo, we going to trial. OJ beat that, and that was it. Everybody that went to trial, blue trial, dude. Everybody. Let me tell you like this. I was in the Beacon. 95. Beacon got 48 cells per cell block in the Beacon. I think I was in 8A and they might have moved me over to the R side. I think I was in 7A or 7B. The house I had was ridiculous. Steph from Astoria, his Uncle C from Red Hook, God Wonderful, yeah, Wonderful Capri Green, Puerto Rican Preem from Brighton and Shaolin, PLO, Pop from Park Hill, Charlie Rock from downtown, Mambo's people, all of us in one block. My man T. Holly, this kid Chewy out of the Bronx, like heavy, crazy. One cell block. That's how thick it was. 48 of us in there, 47 blue trial. 47 blue trial. That whole block. Everybody went up north. And out of all that, I was the only one to give that time back. Okay? So that's how thick it was. They swipe us off the street in pockets. So dudes out in the street, you talking about, and in the industry, straight lames, all creatives. Wasn't nobody. The few that were in the street and survived it, they was getting bodied. That's what happened to hip hop. The energy of New York City was zapped out. Everybody up top. So you get a lot of sucker shit that go on and continue to go on. So when these dudes is giving y'all these stories and talking all this weird shit, I did this in the industry. You was around a bunch of corn dudes. These dudes, Hollywood, TV, music, look at this pussy. There's nothing to run amok in the industry. But what was you doing on the street? And you can't do both. Because when you're in the street, you're going to jail. Ain't no half in, foot in the street, half in, foot in the industry. There ain't none of that. You going to jail. That's how it is. So you got a lot of punk shit going on. And that's just the absolute fact, man. You have a few stragglers here and there that made it, that quietly might have cooled their heels and sat down and shit, you know. Come on, man. But I'm telling you, yeah, that's the only thing I could do when it comes to me trying to explain who this Solar and how he got up on him. I don't know. You dig? So what up? What else? 9/7 was the last of the real. Or word? Probably. I wasn't there, so I don't know. I don't know. I know when I came home it was different. I know when I was going on tour and running around with the that Rock the Bells not the concert, the festival, and not this new shit. LL got the original one. That had Q-Tip and Nas and Wu and all them. Even backstage, you see how weird shit's just. That's really when, you know, that Gripper Gate shit started moving and people was getting positioned because, again, finances came in. Once it was commercial, you're not going to have no authenticity. You dig? Not going to have no authenticity. So even 04, 05, 06, even when you running around and you doing spot dates, you going to BB King's and you know, Brooklyn Bowl, and you just see it. That energy wasn't there. If you was in the mix, and I'm talking about 2008, 2009, 10, and that's when I really started getting into the community work. From 2006 to 2010, if you ran into somebody from 88, from 93 is in hip hop, you behind stage and you run into a solid dude, yeah, yo, son, what up? Where you been? Yo, nah, I was out of town for a good minute because you trying to figure out how he survived. Like, you ain't getting no big. No, I was out of town. I got a little gig doing this and that. Then I came back. You dig? So that's what you know. That's what it was for that. It was weird. So I could imagine what that shit is like now. I haven't been in none of that shit in a minute. The closest that I've been to any of that industry shit, to really get a feel of it was right before the pandemic when I went to the the 25th anniversary for Loud Records, and just sitting in that crowd in the audience, and I'm like, man, this is a lot of tough ass white boys. I ain't never been around this many tough ass white boys. Shit, they ain't even like that up north in the mountains. I was like, this is the energy. It's not the same. So that's how come, Diddy and them was allowed to do this type of something. You can't perform like that around a bunch of real dudes. You can't do that. You know, like Grippergate, baby oil shit. It's not going to work. Unless the real dudes is on that type of time. Unless they on some Booty Bandit, Fleece Johnson type shit. It's the only way that could work. Real dudes not sitting around that. They don't care if it's in some type of extortion. They don't care if dudes is getting punked for publishing it. You're not standing around. Dudes don't even sit around that in jail. Official dudes, like, they ain't with none of that punking shit and all. Nah, you're not doing that shit around me. And you want that type of time, dudes is not associating with that. So the only way that they was able to do that in the industry, you got to weed out all the official dudes. And the quickest way to weed out the official dudes is to not pay them. That's the quickest way. If there's no funds in it, if there's no way for them to take care of themselves and their peoples, they out of that. They out of there because they not with the trinkets. See, them dudes in the industry get a lot of trinkets. You could give these dudes per diem. You could give them meals. You could give them all type of shit. Yo, clothes. Yo, son, yeah, they sent me over a bunch of clothes and shit. They want me to be a brand ambassador. So giving they mans the clothes and all that. Real dudes can't sit with that. They're like, yo, I'm out of here, son. I got to get some paper. Ain't with this shit if they can't eat. And them rap dudes don't put nobody in no position. They don't. They don't. They don't put nobody in position. You seen one dude do it. You seen, huh? And who's the dude that seemingly has no job? I want to see if y'all sharp. One dude that's just a homie that have no job, but is well taken care of in the industry. That ain't a blood relative. Let me see, because y'all don't be picking up on shit. I want to know if y'all know. Only one dude. Everybody else got a job, but they don't put people in a clear position. Spliff? Nope. Spliff works. Spliff works. You think all that dancing and all that ain't work? Spliff works. Power? Nah, man. Power is an orchestrator. Power put plays together. Hell no. Hell no. Power puts it together. Hell no. Power got a job. There you go, Polo. There you go. That's the only individual in hip-hop that I know that don't have to work. Well taken care of. On some that's my man's shit. That's it. Yayo work, man. Yayo is an artist. An artist is work. Shit, Yayo work. As soon as he got out, the first time he was on tour, that boy got to get on wax. Yayo work. 50 don't get that man shit. Shit, might be beating him for his publishing now. You don't know what kind of contract he signed? Yayo work. Y'all think that shit is easy? Shit, Yayo is an artist. He works. He work. Nah, 50 don't take care of that man. That man get paid. That man has salary. Let him don't show up and see what happened. Let him don't get on a song and see what happened. He be right there back in Baisley. Or somebody somewhere around there. Yeah, your works. Oh, yeah, that's a job. He'll tell you that his damn self. If you don't take care of him, nah. Y'all tell me what y'all seen Tata do. Y'all show me. And that's only one. That's rare. You can't find nowhere in New York City hip hop where dude got his, yo, that's my man's. Yo, that's my man's. He good. You don't see that shit. And not only is he good, his peoples is good. And I done positioned those who want to come in, then they can work. Then they could get jobs. This one could be a role manager. I'm going to show this one how to collect publishing. And none of that shit. That's why New York is the way it is right now. Because dudes burnt out a lot of good dudes. They didn't position dudes. All that. Sucker shit. I'm telling you, I'm watching it in almost all their crews. Still got cousins in the P's scrounging. Still got talented family members, won't put them on and put them in position. Mother shit. Shit that wouldn't even take nothing but a word. Like, yo. Here, listen to my mans, you know. Oh, yo, here, yo, let me show y'all how to do this. I'm telling you. Felix said, what's the best song of all time, in your opinion? Greetings from Germany. Greetings from Germany. V. Gates. Guten Tag. You asking me a very difficult question. There's a lot of songs that move me. There's a lot of songs that move me. I can't answer that question because I could say Prince's song Pop Life, incredible, right? And I could say PE's song Brother's Gonna Work It Out, or PE's song Public Enemy #1, moves me. I could say Go Stetzer from Stethasonic, moves me. I could say Shaky Dog by Ghostface, moves me. I could say, listen, Radiohead, OK Computer. I could say it's shit. I could say Alice in Chains, Rooster. It's so many different, depend on the mood. Okay? Too many. Too many, right? I could say Gwen Guthrie, Padlock, right? I could, man, listen. Right? Black Steel was fire too. Yo, listen, it's just too many. I could say Ultramagnetic, Ego Tripping. I could say De La Soul, Plug Tuning, or Saturday, or Stakes is High. It's just too many. I could say Nas, Get Down. It's too, listen, Nas, not no one song. Nah, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. All right? Not gonna happen. Different things just hit. Different things just hit. You know? Or I hear Padlock, and that shit just moved different. Why? Because I was coming into my own as a teen. And we were still having jams in the park. And the DJ throwing, you hear that? Padlock? Padlock? Winding up. And oh! And them little musty girls with their little shorts was out there, and we in Brookline at the jam doing it. Or we across the boulevard at the jam doing it. right? We got a little, hey, man, hey. Huh? Come on now. Really? Word? Who's your neighbor? That's what's up. You dig? So what else, y'all? Come on, it's 4:19. Y'all ain't tell me what to do for dinner. Y'all damn sure ain't send me no dinner. What we gonna do? Next question. What up? Intelligent hoodlum first take? Yeah. That drop in science? That was fire. Master Ace. All right. Crooklyn Dodgers. When Ed came back. Oh man. Like it's just a lot, man. It's a lot. I can go and just pull. Boom. Pull a song, boom. And it's on. Eric B. is president. That hit different too. That hit different too. Cause we didn't know his name. All we kept saying was, I thought I was a donut. You tried to glaze me. It's been long. Man, listen. Rob was just a different beast. So that moved us. KRS One Love's Gonna Get You. Yeah, that's one of my songs, but when it come to Chris, I would South Bronx was always gonna be my shit because that moved me different. Poetry. My philosophy, no, not poetry more so than my philosophy, but all of that. And then MCs act like you don't, then boom back. It's just too much, man. It's too much, man. Too much in here. When it comes to music, when it comes to hip hop, the energy is too much. Too much. Shit, Run DMC, Daryl and Joe, a sleeper that people either don't know or forget about, but that Daryl and Joe was that shit. You talking to somebody who was in it. Man, I can't pick one song. Yup, Cole Getting Dumb. All man trying to express is the word. Listen, Stick Up Kids. Listen. Or Begging Billy. Billy loves to beg. Come on. Listen, man. You talking about, I'm in this, man. This is me. This ain't no fluke. Ain't no fly by night. Huh? Yeah, Pause Case, step up. Huh? I said, come on. What? Come on now. Word is born, I heard something. Come on now. Listen. I am hip hop. Main source is just a friendly game of baseball. Come on, man. What? Come on, man. My life is valuable. I protect it like a gem. Instead of cops shooting me, I'm going out shooting them. Boom! Come on. Man, listen. Don't ask me no question like that. I got too much up here. Too much. Up here. Too much. Come on now. Listen, ask me something. We got to get off this music thing, man. Ask me something else because I got to go. I'm getting hot. I got to go. I got to find some dinner. Huh? G-Rap. Real bad injury. Yeah, you stop, Ken. God, stop. Huh? Hmm? Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. 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 This is definitely my class. Y'all know me. Hmm? Hmm? Cool G-Rap. Fuck front page and put niggas in television. Come on now. Come on now. Hmm? Come on, man. Niggas said niggas like Tyson would have died a long time ago. Go for your guns. Come on now, stop it. Let's go, let's go. Come on, I gotta get up out of here. Hmm? I gotta go. You're about to get me hype. Anyway, listen. Always remain militant. Be focused. Be focused. All right? Why? I think, yeah, listen, as an artist, I love Nas. Nas is awesome. I always just critiqued his performance. But Nas, what? Right now, Nas done surpassed Jay. Jay ain't put shit out. Nas done gave, what, 5 albums since y'all heard anything from Jay? Nas is cooking. He just got to put his hands up when he see me. That's all. He going to snuff butt me like that. Right on my temple, make me stumble. He got to stumble. But as an artist, nah, I mess with Nas. You crazy? Nas is nice. Nice. Okay? Yeah. Don't be surprised, Jack. You just got to put his hands up. Just that simple. You dig? But anyway, y'all remain militant. Stay safe. Don't believe in me. Believe in my belief in you. Come back to class with all 10 fingers and 10 toes. We might get back in class tonight. I don't know. Okay? Nah, he ain't headbutt me. He snuffbutt me, man. Some new move shit. I didn't even see it coming. It was a snuff headbutt. So it was like, boom, Shit, I saw nothing but light and stumbled because I was on the stairs already. Opened my eyes, get my shit together. He was gone, disappeared. This Raekwon standing there to my son. Yo, you all right? What happened? Fuck me, am I? You seen him do that? You like, who? Ain't nobody here. Yeah. Yeah, all right. Y'all playing a lot of games. And y'all think I'm bullshitting? Go watch the Sugar Hill video. AZ Miss Jones, you gonna see was in a mansion. You gonna see the steps. It was a winding step. Yeah, nigga snuff butt me. This shit. I said, what the? And almost dropped the hammer. And got it together. He was gone. I ain't seen him since. So he got to throw his hands up. I don't care where we at. And then we could be all right again. So we'll get it right. We'll get it right. So I hope he in shape. I hope he in shape. He know who I wasn't nobody else. He know who I am. See me walk in. He know who. Look, Nas. I met Nas before. Hey, I told you, Akinelli introduced me to Nas right on Junction Boulevard. You know who the hell I am? Seen Nas at different points in his career all the way through. No, man. I don't know what came over him. I don't know what came over him. I don't know. But that Snuffbutt, that must be some QB shit. That must be some shit they do out there. I ain't never see that. Like I said, boxing, we learn how to boom, throw, jab, hit the elbow. We can do all that. Jab, forearm, elbow. Come all the way across. Mike used to do it all the time. Y'all never seen that? Mike uppercut and then the elbow. That's Brownsville, East New York shit. Catch him like boom, boom, boom. That's 3. Boom, boom, boom. All the way around. But that snuff and a headbutt? Now that's some Queen shit. Punch me and then, I said, oh, what the? But I had to get the hammer because I had sweats on. I didn't want the hammer to fall and boom, go off and then nah. And it was on the stairs. So he knew what the hell he was doing, and then he must have ran. Because he ain't take me but a second or two to get my vision back. So I'll catch him. Oh yeah, I'm gonna catch him. Yeah, I'm gonna catch him. I'll catch him. And all that casino shit and all that, I hope he not running around like Sam Rothstein eating caviar and all that. I don't want no excuse. He got to shoot the 5. No excuses. He got to shoot the 5. I don't care if we 60. Excuse me, I don't care if we 65. We got to shoot the 5. And then we could be all right. And we could be all right after that. But I'm not wearing that Snuffbutt shit. I'm not wearing it. From now until the end of days. Hell no. Hell no. And it left a little knot. Yeah, he left a little knot. Yeah. Nas. So tag him and let him know it's coming. All right, so on that note, I got the bridge. Y'all see I'm losing light. It's getting dark. Remember, watch what y'all say online. This ain't our beef. It's Ofay stuff. Let them do what they do. This is not our beef. All right? Okay. For those who funded the war effort, much appreciation. As always, you dig. As always, get your sessions in, get your assessments in. Let's stay mentally balanced. All right. And 55 gang, get y'all grades up.